Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be talking about my overview of Ubbi Dubbi. I know I was saying Ubbi Dubbi on my what did I pack video, but a lot of people were saying it as Ubbi Dubbi, so I guess it's Ubbi Dubbi, but I'm probably going to be using Ubbi Dubbi and Ubbi Dubbi the same way, so whatever. But it's been a hot minute since I went. It's been since like 2 weeks now. I meant to do this video much earlier, but due to life circumstances and work, school, and just other things, I haven't gotten time to record it, but now I am. And I'm super duper excited because I want to tell you guys my personal experience on Ubbi Dubbi, and I'm gonna just let you guys know the real honest tea about it. So I have notes that I wrote in my phone, and I'm gonna go through them, and I'm gonna let you guys know just how Ubbi Dubbi went. But first I want to show you guys the merch, of course. I love fans. So I got this one, super duper cute. I love doing this. I love it. A lot of people hate the fan clicking noise, but I actually like it. Like, does that make me weird? I don't know. But I got this fan, super cute. This came in handy whenever like there wasn't any wind and it was just kind of like the sun beaming down. But overall the weather was pretty good, so I was very happy about that. But I got this, and I got an Ubbi Dubbi shirt. The one that I wanted was a tie-dye one, and they didn't have over an extra large, but they advertised it to have small through 3X. And I was like, okay, that's weird. But anyway, so I got this one. It's just a regular Ubbi Dubbi right here, and then the back is kind of like this trippy vibe thing. I did not want to get a black shirt because I hate wearing black because black attracts heat. But the other ones I didn't really like. I thought about getting like DJ merch, like Excision, but I wasn't really feeling any of it. I don't know. I just wanted like a cute Ubbi Dubbi shirt, so I got that one. But now let's go into the notes I took. Should I do the pros or the cons first? Let's do the pros. So pros, me and my boyfriend, we went, and we got a very good parking spot. Now parking is also on the cons, but I'm going to talk about the pros first. So our parking spot was literally like 2 minutes from the line where you go to like scan your bracelet in and all that stuff. Like, we parked a little bit down the hill, and like our spot was amazing because after the show, my feet were hurting, his feet were hurting, and we were just like, oh, I'm glad we parked close. So we got a very good parking spot. First aid and security were A1, like 10 out of 10. They were amazing. I remember there was this one girl, she was walking around passing out water bottles. I've never seen that at a festival because typically they want you to go buy a $6 bottle of water from a vendor. But no, this lady was walking around with a case of water and handing it out to people. And I thought that was really, really nice. First aid / harm reduction, if you don't know what that is, look it up. They were very, very good. You know, there were some people that were not handling the music festival in the best way, and they were very hands-on with the people. They worked very quickly to help people out, as there were, how do I put it? There were a lot of people having bad times. From what, it wasn't a lot, but I did see about 3 or 4 people needed to be taken to first aid, whether it was from dehydration or other things like that. But first aid and security were amazing. The diversity of the music. I know typically Ubbi Dubbi is very diverse with music, but I know There was Ubbi stage, Dubby stage, and there was Zoom stage. Zoom stage was kind of like your house music, kind of like more like a little bit of a dancing and things like that. And you had Ubbi and Dubby. I don't remember who played at which one, but I know I loved the stage that was in all the way in the back. Not when you first entered, it was in the back. I got to see Recno for the first time, and that was amazing. Love the music. Also, this is on the cons as well. The stages, they weren't too far from each other, but it was still a walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I liked how the other stages' music were not blending into each other, meaning you can enjoy the music at the Ubbi stage without hearing the Zoom stage. So I kind of liked that, how it was spaced out. But the walking, that's a con. So speaking of cons, let's get into that. And you guys, just bear with me. This is from my experience. I know other people who are seasoned festival goers may be like, well, that's not a con, blah, blah, blah. This is just from my experience. It's my first time ever going. So the dust was absolutely terrible. I'm pretty sure I had an allergic reaction the very first day to all the dust and the dirt that was being flown around. And I know that's from like the weather and the elements of outside, but it was very, very bad. Like so bad. When we got in the car, me and my boyfriend, we were sneezing, coughing. I was literally scratching my throat. My eyes were super duper puffy and just watering, and the dust alone made me not want to go back. Like, it was very, very bad. If you had allergies, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't go to the hospital after that. It was very, very bad. The food, I understand festivals have to make their money. I understand people are going to buy the food regardless of how much it costs. But a corn dog and fries with a lemonade should not cost me $45. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm
y'all.
sorry.
Y'all
like,
heard $45.
Don't get me wrong. The lemonade was, you can get like a refill on lemonade all throughout the night. But $25 for, do I even have the cup? No. The cup was about that big. Kind of like those spare cups. You pay $25 and you got free refills throughout the night. But it's like, that's just expensive. And I wouldn't say I'm a cheap person. I just know when something is overpriced. You know what I'm saying? But I understand it's a festival. You got to make your money. And people are going to buy the food anyway because they're hungry. Bag checks were absolutely crazy. I thought the bag checks were... I'm going to just tell you guys this quick story. So me and my boyfriend, we were walking through. I had a fanny pack. I showed you guys my fanny pack. The fanny pack was maybe about that big. There was a guy in front of me. He had a camelback, like to hold water. And the lady was telling him, you cannot bring that in. I'm not letting you bring this in. When it's a music festival, like people bring camelbacks to a music festival. They have the cadaver dogs sniffing to find whatever. And he was fine. You know what I'm saying? And they double check your bags when you go through the line anyway. But the supervisor came over and made an announcement saying that camelbacks are allowed. So he was allowed to pass through, and the lady was like searching through my fanny pack, just looking for something to find. It's like, woman, all I have in there is, I think I had sunglasses, earplugs, and wipes. That's it. Backpack sizes, they wanted you to bring, like if you brought in a backpack, and you see them, I saw people who had humongous backpacks, but originally they said like a 12 by 12 backpack or something was too big. Something like that. They were just very, I don't know. I feel like they were just very strict on the backpacks, but I do understand. We are living in a time in which, how do I put this? People do stupid things, especially when it is a crowded and public area where there's going to be over thousands of people. You have to be cautious and you have to be aware of the things that people may do. So, walking. Yes, you're walking everywhere. And it kind of sucked because like, what was it? Towards the end of the night, you had really good people coming up and they were at like different stages. Like, what was, I don't remember much of the names. I know that's bad of me, but I know that I was at one stage and then I realized Excision was playing on the other stage and I was like, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it in time. But luckily, by the time we got there, Alice in Wonderland was finishing up her set, so that was good. We made it for Excision. Also, I recorded Excision. Yeah, I know. I recorded Excision, and here's the part where I start telling on myself. And I got a copyright strike. Yes, I know. I did say that I did not claim any rights to the music, but I guess they didn't care because they still took it down and I got a strike. So that's awesome. Is there anything else I missed? Oh, duh. Gotta talk about this. Day 2 got canceled. It got canceled due to rain, hail, windstorms, all that jazz that was supposed to happen. Did it really happen? Not really. It was more of an off and on rain. I do remember seeing a couple lightning strikes, but in terms of like hail and wind and all those things, I do not believe that occurred. I was pretty upset about it. Me and my boyfriend, we were both pretty upset about it, but we realized that like, you got to be careful. You have to be like, what's the word? You just have to be aware of the things that can happen, and you don't want to put people at risk of, losing their lives and becoming injured over a festival. You know what I'm saying? But since Day 2 got canceled, we were offered to get a refund, or you could transfer your ticket to Ubbi Dubbi 2023 or transfer it to Freaky Deaky 2022. So me and my boyfriend, we were like, oh, let's transfer it to Freaky Deaky, because typically Freaky Deaky is in Baytown. I have a feeling that it's going to be in Houston. I just have this feeling it's going to be in Houston, because when Disco Donnie posted on Twitter something about Freaky Deaky, I was like, Houston? ? And he liked the comment. So you guys heard it here first. I have a feeling that Freaky Deaky is going to be in Houston, and if it is, that is absolutely awesome. If it is in Baytown, that's also awesome again, because I loved the Baytown area. It was enough space. It was chill, but we're going to be going to Freaky Deaky 2022. It's all paid for, and the same ticket that we got for Ubbi Dubbi is what we're gonna get for Freaky Deaky. So we basically have two-day free Freaky Deaky tickets, and I'm super duper excited about that. So yeah, overall, I give the festival an 8 out of 10. Would I go again? Maybe in the future. I don't think I'm gonna go next year. I really wish I got to enjoy the second day, but things happen. Yeah, maybe in the future, like a couple years from now. But I don't think I'm interested in going again soon. I think I'm more interested in going to like Freaky Deaky, and EDC. Like, I hope to go to EDC one day. But yeah, that concludes my review of Ubbi Dubbi. I got my cute fans. It's so cute. And y'all be on the lookout for more videos. I have them coming. Oh gosh. I literally graduate on Friday. This is so much. So much is going on. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.